Bonjour. Hello. Welcome to Online PUC Classroom. I'm Mark. Today, we're going to talk about using examples as supporting details. As IEAP-3 students, you will be studying that at some point. And this is a supplementary lesson to your teacher's lesson. Now we're going to talk about using examples as supporting details. Now, how do we know what a good example is? Well, a good example clearly supports the controlling idea for the topic of the paragraph, okay? That's important. Now, let's have a look at this topic sentence first. We have the topic sentence is, my uncle was a good police officer. What is the topic and the controlling idea in this topic sentence? Okay, well, my uncle is the topic, and the controlling idea is that he was a good police officer. Okay, next, we're going to talk about how to use examples with supporting sentences. Now, let's look at some good supporting sentences and some not so good supporting sentences. Okay, so again, the topic sentence is, my uncle was a good police officer. So we need supporting sentences to explain that in more detail. So here are a couple good ones. My uncle was very active in the community. That's one reason why he's a good police officer. And the other one, he was good at catching criminals, okay? So these are both supporting sentences that explain the topic sentence in more detail. Now, let's have a look at some supporting sentences that are not very good. He became a police officer after he left university. That's not related to the topic sentence. And another one, he was great at his job. Well, that's really just restating the controlling idea. Okay, next we're going to discuss using good examples to go with the supporting sentences. Now, let's talk about how to make good examples. Now, a good example begins with a phrase such as, for example, or for instance. Okay, now notice that they both have a comma after them. So when you begin a sentence with, for example, or for instance, remember to put a comma afterwards. Now, let's talk about writing some good examples for the two supporting sentences. So we have, my uncle was very active in the community. So we could say, for example, he volunteered with local youth organizations. Okay, so my uncle was very active in the community. For example, he volunteered with local youth organizations. Let's look at the second supporting sentence. He was very good at catching criminals. So what can we say for that? Well, let's try this. He once caught Okay, so again, the supporting sentence, he was good at catching criminals. So we could say, for instance, he once caught a bank robber as he was fleeing the bank. Now, let's do a practice. What I want you to do is put a check beside the examples that effectively support the topic sentences, okay? So the first topic sentence, to be a good martial artist, you have to be very committed to your martial art. You have 3 choices here. It could be 1, 2, or more maybe. And over here, for the other topic sentence, there are many opportunities to make money in the digital economy. Okay? Put a check beside whichever examples you think support the topic sentence. Okay, so let's look at these. So what do we think? A, for example, you should work very hard at your martial art. Well, that one really just repeats the controlling idea, so that would not be a good example. B, for instance, you should attend 3 or more classes a week. That makes sense. It adds information to the topic sentence. So we'll go with that one. Then we have C. For example, you should train at home when you have free time. Again, that would be a good example. It explains the controlling idea in more detail. We'll go with that one. Now, the other sentence. There are many opportunities to make money in the digital economy. So let's look at A. For example, you can make money in affiliate marketing. That one would be good. It's an actual example that explains this in more detail. Then we have B. For instance, you can earn money promoting businesses. That would be another good one. Then we have C. For example, many people buy things on the internet. Well, as you can see, that one isn't even related to the topic sentence. Well, I hope you all learned something valuable today. Stay safe and enjoy studying on Online PUC Classroom.